Toledo had some very talented ends in the passing game. How tough was it to, uh, you know, keep them from, racking up some big numbers, doing
Yeah.
damage?
Are you talking about the ends or the receivers as a whole? Just all of them? Yeah. I mean, they're probably, we kind of talked about it all week. They have, probably the most talented skill position players in the conference. And, we prepared for that all week, knowing that it was going to be a challenge. And it's tough. I mean, you just got to execute the defense when we're out there and, try to limit them from getting big plays because they're going to get a big play at some point. Like those guys are good, they're talented, they got good backs, they got good receivers, they can run, they can catch. So, it just comes down to knowing the challenge that's in front of you and executing the game plan, relying on your technique and your skill set. And I think we did a pretty decent job of that.
It's coming down to the wire with these next couple games, and obviously some things are out of your control. But what's the focus for Miami in these last 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, we still got meaningful games to play. Obviously, the last 2 weeks haven't gone the way we wanted to. And it's easy to get discouraged and sort of throw in the towel, but it's not over. Obviously, we need a few things to happen for us, but this is one of the craziest conferences in college football. Like, it's nuts every year. Anything can happen. I mean, we got so many teams sitting at 4-2, and then Western up at 5-1. So. Really just the mindset is just, keeping the guys together. Like, we're not letting the ship sink. Like, we still got to make a bowl game, right? Like, that's something to play for. We still got the conference to play for. So at least my mindset and what I think is my teammates' mindset from what I've heard is, like, the mentality doesn't change, like, week in and week out. Like, we got it. The only thing we're focused on right now is playing good football for Buffalo. So that's what we're going to do.
Size can be team as a whole. What's this season been like? I feel like there's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Can you kind of analyze that?
Yeah, it has. Obviously we had a slow start, which is similar to years past, so nothing new there. And then we were able to rattle off 5 straight. We were executing well. Things were going well, and then you drop these last 2, and really the 2 most important games of the year, and it can be discouraging. And, that's just football, and football's a game of highs and lows, and you just kind of got to be able to adapt to them. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. So that's sort of the mentality of the team is like, we're a young team. We got a lot of new guys. So our mindset is just like, how are we going to handle those highs and lows? Like, that's what's going to make us a good team. So, that's sort of the mindset in the locker room, and what the coaches are saying is just like, stay the course, like, let's keep playing, so.
For you personally, can you kind of put that in perspective, what the season's been like for you?
Yeah. It's been frustrating these past couple weeks just because I've been out with injury. I mean, when we played a couple days ago, that was the first time I played in like almost a month. So, it sucked not being out there for a couple of these big games, just because, I care for my teammates. I want to win, obviously. I'm not used to missing time. So, that was obviously frustrating individually for me. But I did everything I could to help the team out, whether that was the game plan or just encouraging guys, whatnot. And it's good to be back, too. So, and again, like I said, like, we still got stuff to play for. And that's my mindset. Like, we're back in the groove. Like, we're just trying to play good football. So,
Can you take us inside the locker room a little bit? Just, this isn't a 2-game lose streak in the MAC. It's not the norm around here. Just how's everybody dealing with that?
yeah, I think we're dealing with it well. I mean, again, it can be discouraging what's happened these past couple of weeks, but we got a lot of good guys in the locker room that know how to handle adversity effectively and in a good manner. So, again, like I've been saying, like, we still got things in front of us. That's what everyone's saying. That's what everyone's working towards. So really the mentality in the locker room is just like band together, like, get the guys together. Like, we're all coming together to accomplish this goal at the end of the year. So I'd say the locker room's good.
And have you had a chance to look at Buffalo film at all? What are you seeing on their offense, some of their challenges?
Yeah. I've watched a little bit, not much, so I can't give like a crazy answer, but I know they got a decent quarterback who they like to throw the ball with and can run it, and then they got a good back who's been in the league for a while, and then they got capable receivers. So it's going to be another good challenge. You know, Buffalo's a good team in the MAC this year. I know their defense is good. So, you know, we're going to have to come into this week with a good mentality to go in and continue to get better in the things we need to work on and play good football next Wednesday.